The life and sad ending of Kris Kristofferson. Kris Kristofferson was born on June 22, 1936, in Brownsville, Texas, U.S.to Mary Ann and Lars Henry Kristofferson. His paternal grandparents were Swedish, and his father was a United States Air Force general who pushed his son to a military career. He did not talk to his mother for 25 years. Kris was a Golden Gloves boxer and went to Pomona College in California. From there, he earned a Rhodes Scholarship to study literature at Oxford University. He ultimately joined the United States Army and achieved the rank of captain. Cash recorded Kristofferson's Sunday Morning Coming Down, which was voted the 1970 Song of the Year by the Country Music Association. Kris was noted for his heavy boozing. He lost his helicopter pilot job when he passed out at the controls, and his drinking ruined his marriage to singer Rita Coolidge when he was reaching a bottle and half of Jack Daniels daily. Kris Kristofferson's life has been through 3 wives, namely Lisa Marie Myers. They have 5 children. Next, he is married to Rita Coolidge and has 2 children. Finally, Frances Mavia Beer has 2 children and divorces. With his efforts, and realizing this life had a once-to-live life, he expressed his best for youthful passion. Attended Pomona College in Claremont, California, with a BA in Creative Literature. Graduated in 1958. He wrote the song Me and Bobby, later Bobby McGee, which Janis Joplin recorded. The song was a hit for Roger Miller in 1969, who started recording it even before Kristofferson was done writing it. Spent years doing odd jobs before one of his songs, Me and Bobby McGee, became a hit for Don Williams. In 1970, won the coveted Country Music Song of the Year award for his song, Sunday Morning Coming Down, as well as the Country Music Songwriter of the Year award. Kris' first studio solo album Kristofferson was released in 1970 and peaked at number 10 on the U.S. country music chart. From 1970 to 2010, Kris released 17 studio albums and dozens of singles. In 1971, he won his first Grammy and began his acting career by appearing in the movie The Last Movie. Dozens of other roles will follow. Kris won the Golden Globe for Best Actor for his work in the 1976 movie A Star is Born. Kris Kristofferson got his start in the music business by landing a helicopter in Johnny Cash's backyard and presenting him with a song he had written. Cash went on to record the song. After seeing Kristofferson perform at the popular tavern The Troubadour in Los Angeles and his appearance in Cisco Pike in 1971, Sam Peckinpah decided to cast him as Billy the Kid in Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Played football with Burt Reynolds in preparation for Semi-Tough. Both men had been outstanding footballers in college. Reynolds almost turned pro. He got the leading male role of A Star is Born in 1976 after Elvis Presley couldn't do it. Elvis has also recorded a song written by Kristofferson. One of the few male celebrities to have appeared as a model in both Playgirl and Playboy. The Playboy piece was especially daring, with Kristofferson posing with co-star Sarah Miles as a promo for The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea in 1976. Kristofferson regretted it and admitted he had been drunk and couldn't even remember doing it. He posed in Playgirl as a favor to his good friend Jane Fonda, who was interviewed about their movie rollover in 1981. In 1979 he was going to star as the lead in Hanover Street but dropped out to mount a concert tour instead. Harrison Ford got the part. In 1982 he was one of many names tossed around for the potential role of John Rambo in First Blood. Some producers hoped it would kindle the interest of Kristofferson's friend Sam Peckinpah. His brother Kris Kristofferson is, like Kris, a veteran of the armed forces. Kris was a United States Navy fighter pilot and served in the Vietnam War. Sheehan, a former reporter at the New York Times, wrote that We cannot understand that we have pursued the utopia and caused great tragedy for ourselves as well as for the people of Vietnam and other peoples in Indochina, the author continued and came to a conclusion. The argument goes in stark contrast to the claims of American officials during the war, that Vietnam was never a threat to the United States. They simply want us to go home, and they want stop resisting, no matter what they and we have to pay until the money is withdrawn. It took me 5 years to realize that, Sheehan wrote in a 1993 book. He was also nominated for an Academy Award for Original Music Score for the film Songwriter 1984. In 1984, Kris also teamed up with a group of fellow stars to form a supergroup called the Highwaymen. In 1996, Kristofferson experienced yet another revival in his career when he was cast as the sheriff Charlie Wade in the acclaimed John Sayles film Lone Star, which also featured Matthew McConaughey. Roles in more prominent films were soon to follow, with Kristofferson appearing in the Blade vampire movies, the family drama A Soldier's Daughter Never Cries, the Mel Gibson vehicle Payback, and Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Among many other film and television roles, his recent credits include the 2012 indie drama The Motel Life and the 2016 Western Traded. Kristofferson's more recent musical endeavors have fared better as well, with the albums This Old Road, Closer to the Bone, and Feeling Mortal, his 28th album, all making the country top 40. In 2004, he was honored with induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame, and in 2014, he received a Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award. Around this same time, Kristofferson publicly revealed that he was suffering from a form of dementia akin to Alzheimer's, known as pugilistic, which doctors attributed to his time as a football player and boxer earlier in his life. However, a test for Lyme disease came back positive, so he traded his Alzheimer's and depression medication for 3 weeks of Lyme disease treatment. Though he still has some memory issues, the change has been dramatically positive. Kristofferson continues to tour extensively, and a box set of his first 11 albums, the complete Monument and Columbia album collection, was released on June 10, 2016. Kris Kristofferson's net worth. Kris Kristofferson is an American singer, songwriter, and actor with a net worth of $160 million. As the sole author of most of his songs, Kris Kristofferson has amassed his fortune through a long successful country music career and as a movie star.